Alright, I got my 74 Duster here. Right now, I'm probably right at a quarter tank. We'll check here in a minute. I drive this thing to work every day, and I save money driving this car versus my 2006 truck. I come out way cheaper. I save, I don't know, $30 to $40 a week by not driving my truck and driving this old banger right here. Now, granted, everybody don't have this situation. I live right at 15 minutes from work. I take back roads to work. I don't have to get on the interstate. I could if I wanted to, but not everybody lives that close to work. I understand. Some of y'all are traveling 30, 45 minutes. I know buddies back home that are electricians who travel from state to state, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, whatever. I know y'all driving 2 to 4 hours to work if you want to be home with your old lady every day. But granted, I'm not in that situation, so I'm in this situation. I live 15 minutes from work. So anyway, we are going to go see how much it costs to fill this thing up. I may not get it all the way up. I'm just going to throw $20 at it. We're going to see how far it gets me. Alright, I just stopped at the gas station. I am right at a quarter tank on my 74 Duster. Right at a quarter tank, maybe right below. So I'm going to put $15 in this car, stock tank, no fuel cell or anything like that. And it says right here, I'm going to put 87 in it. Let's see how far it fills it up.
Delicious new hot.
All right, 15, 4.5 gallons. Almost. That'll get me back and forth to work. Oh, I'd say for a week. Which this thing gets way better gas mileage than my truck. I got a 06 GMC Sierra 1500 with a 6.0 in it. It's cheaper for me to drive my 1974 Duster to work. I live, I don't know, 15 minutes from work, and I can fill this thing up and it gets me back and forth to work for a week. And it cost me, if I really wanted to fill it up all the way, it would have cost me $20 at that current price. If I wanted to drive my truck, I would still have to fill it up at $70, and it still gets me back and forth to work for a week. So I can spend $70 or I can spend $20. Yeah, it's a smaller cubic motor, but I've got a vacuum secondary carburetor. It's a 600 CFM. Just because it's an old car does not mean it gets shit gas mileage. Just keep your damn foot out of it. I give $3,000 for this car. I think total, I'm just going to throw one out there, I probably got about $4,500 in this car. And it gets better gas mileage than a 2006 vehicle. So, yeah, I've got a 318. My truck has a 6.0, whatever. But where I feel more comfortable is I can fix this thing on the side of the road if anything goes wrong with the carburetor or whatever. 9 times out of 10, I can fix it on the side of the road. That truck, it's got too many sensors going on. What are you gonna do? You gonna fix a sensor out in the middle of the desert? I don't think so. And I got AC. So, whatever. Here we are, headed to work. If I keep my foot out of it, it'll get me back and forth to work all week on $20.